Skipping. Urgent message.
Weisenstein, what's the kind? I guess you're not up and at 'em yet. This is me. And they called me with the message. Alright? Thanks. Bye.
Skipping. Urgent message.
Trying to get a line to call you. It's been, so problematic for some reason tonight. I can't get a dial tone to call you. So this is my fourth location, and the phone went through. I couldn't talk about it because it was right there. So if you haven't gone this week, call me back. Thanks. Bye. Just wanted to say goodnight anyway. Alright,
Urgent message.
Hi. I hate that your phone keeps rejecting me. You must have a really bad connection. Anyway, I don't know. It's 11:42. It's not even late. So if you're not asleep, call me back. All right, bye.
Skipping. Urgent message.
This is P. Please give me a call when you get this message. It's just not even about being negative right now. It's about sorting out some very serious feelings that I had for you, and not being able to reach out and touch you and talk to you when I think it's necessary, when I deem it, emotionally necessary to talk. Not being able to do those things, I was not ready to subject myself to that type of, and I was not able to endure it. And I think the way you're responding is just making it even worse for me. So I need to talk to you with regards to that, and just, maybe the talk you suppose that we should be having, that needs to take place then, obviously. I don't know. Your reaction to everything is really disappointing. And I need to talk to you. So call me and don't be acting like that towards me. That's probably the situation, how you normally deal with it, but that's just not gonna work. So formulate your thoughts, processing and all that, whatever you need to do, and call me because I want to talk to you. I'm so falling in love, and it's not a good thing because I know that this is ultimately not going to end. It's not going to happen. So I need to talk that through with you. I need to express that to you, okay? And if I haven't said enough already, that's just where I am. So that you know. Bye.
To say thank you for letting me have a couple of days to actually think about what freaking happened the other night. Anyway, it was so funny how I had my whole mind made up on, when you leave your ass alone, I just felt like you was trouble. And it's so interesting how vibe is because I was right, I ain't gonna lie, I do have questions. I'm like, how do you do that? Who taught you that? Are you a goddamn professional? So on a real note, that was amazing. It was totally, perfect. If I were to vision what I want my man to be sexually, you would be that person, hands down. Am I mad at you? Hell yeah, because you know that you got those skills. So for you to do that to me, that was not nice at all. Because I was getting to know you in a whole different way, and it was cool too. That other way was also nice, So I don't know. It makes me more curious about who you are and what you're really about. I won't lie, But again, I keep feeling that vibe of how you gonna do me like that? That is not nice. So you definitely, at some point, will have to give me that explanation because I'm just real curious. But that's it. I'm not, in any way meaning anything else. I think I'm okay. I'm staying away from you. I'm still gonna stick to that one. But I definitely want to know. I'm dude, are you on TV?
Robert Frank, and you're The following program is rated MAN. It contains real game, learning your value as a man, original ways to have her face in the pillow and her ass up in the air. I'm talking her knees pushed so far back, it's touching her shoulders. Touching her without touching her. Having a woman respecting your every move. Buying you gifts. Cooking and cleaning with a smile. And knowing her place at the table. So, for all you human males, cupcake surface dwellers, and grass-eating lions, viewer discretion is advised. Meaning, if you don't like the truth, then go find a show that helps you cuddle, complain, and cry about women. Just get the fuck out of here.
When it come to women, you need some advice, yeah. I got what you need, yeah. This is the man mindset. Gotta learn the game, learn how to maneuver, check that. And what to avoid, we showing you all the red flags. Come connect, we helping you level up. Won't have no problem with women, this your time to step it up. Let's go. You got your confidence, you know they gonna like that. You a whole new man with the man mindset. Yeah, this is the man mindset. This is the man mindset.
When I put it in your mouth, you drink it all. You take your clothes off every night just to call.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the Dean. Class is in session. Gentlemen, we have the Pineapple Show, gentlemen, coming up for all you guys out there, so we want to make sure that y'all know that. But anyway, guys, I want to say thank you for each and every one of you guys out here who have liked, subscribed, got the notification buttons, and we appreciate each and every one of you guys out there. I want to say thank you very much. Let's see. Check. Okay. Wow. It's coming. Oh, wait. I know why it's doing that, because I got it in both my ears. Anyway, gentlemen, we want to appreciate each and every one, guys. If you have a question, go ahead and put a Q. We're going to do a short show. You know, we have the Pineapple Show tonight. So we'll do a quick show. Gentlemen, if you have a question, please put a Q. The lines are open. Let me open the lines. 833-859-8744 is the number. And we're going to talk about this game, as we always do. Show y'all something different that nobody else is teaching you. Remember, guys, we always say to you guys out there, the most important thing to find out if you have somebody that actually knows what they're talking about. They actually can teach you things that nobody else talks about on the internet. And what we're talking about today, gentlemen, is having the desire to get better. But I think one of the biggest problems is that we are too busy trying to build desire versus trying to create desire. Gentlemen, anybody can try to build something. Let me turn this up. Anybody can try to build something, gentlemen, but if you don't have the proper tools to actually build something, then that thing is not going to be as sturdy as we want it to be. So that's what we're going to be talking about, and that's what we're going to be discussing, gentlemen. For many of you guys out here, that most of you guys are always trying to pursue what? Yourselves. You're trying to pursue yourselves. And for many of you guys out there, once an obstacle comes in your way, many of you guys slow down, many of you guys back off, many of you guys stop yourselves from growing. The beautiful thing about the game is that no matter what obstacles stand in your way, as a man, you will always move and push forward. And that's what the game is actually all about, is that having this deep pride and understanding within himself, where we can push through adversity, where we can push through determination, where we can focus on our efforts and the things that we move on without ever losing confidence, a self-belief, and also losing hope. And it's something that many young men actually lose today. And that's what we want to talk about and discuss, because I understand that a lot of you guys have passions and things that you want to do. But what is important here is that we cannot get discouraged by what we consider as failure. Sometimes when we are building versus creating, we look at the world in a different way. I mean, people are always saying, build this to create greatness. We don't want you to actually build, gentlemen. The thing about the game is actually creating, because the more you create it changes up everything, especially with women, gentlemen. And so many guys out here look for or try to use the word mysterious. They want to be mysterious. They know that a mysterious man or a alluring man or a charismatic man is something that they try to actually build. They try to build it through things outside of themselves versus try to create it. And what they don't understand about being something sexual to a woman, it goes a long way when it comes to dating, okay? The thing about alluring, charismatic, and being having a sense of mystery to a woman is something that will always draw her in. But you cannot draw a woman in when you are drawn into that woman. And people always want to know and always ask, what is the thing that makes women drawn into a man so much? And the thing is that and again, that's what we're going to be talking about it. Because see, the thing is, for many of you guys, as I said before, it is something that we do not build. You don't build mystery. You don't build confidence. You don't build strength and things like that unless you are actually in a gym. But you know how we talk about the gym and everything like that. We always talk about that. But the thing that you create is being interesting, okay? Because most people feel like they have to change who they are because their interpretation of what they think women want them to be is the problem. So it's like when a woman is reading a mystery novel, okay? You'll get what happens when a woman, they're reading romance novels or mystery novels or whatever women love to read, because women sometimes like to read and everything, gentlemen. She is eventually going to get the answers in the book, because the answer's in the book, but they're not just given to her right off the bat the moment she opens the book. A woman doesn't open a book and automatically know who did it and know the answer and all this other stuff, okay? Because if they knew that, they wouldn't go past the first chapter of the book, okay? And what the thing about the books, and like I told you, soap operas and things like that, it makes women actually want to come back for more. So let me hang up with this call. Anonymous, we don't take anonymous calls. Use your regular call number. Thank you. Goodbye. But anyway, as I said before, so what we want to do is for you guys out there, the thing is about the game, it's the same way. As a man, you have to offer them enough of who you are in the moment to want to keep turning the pages and keep opening the doors and keep accessing who you are and why you are and what you are. And when you are able to do that, you don't have to take it too far, because most of you guys think that all this is about things that are hard. You know, most of you, unfortunately, are offering too many lies, and you're moving in different ways. And to create the thing that we want you guys to have is someone that demands not only the respect of everybody else around him, but also demands that of himself, because he creates that, okay? And for many guys out here, they are looking for a lot of you guys are looking for answers, and sometimes it is hard to create the answers when all we're trying to do is build something. And again, you can build anything you want, but if you're building it from the outside, it's still empty on the inside. You can build things. Nobody's saying you can't build. Okay, but let me see here. You say, why do you think social media has destroyed so many? No, social media, H-Dog, social media has not destroyed anybody. Okay, the beautiful thing about this world is anybody can put out any kind of information they want to put out. It is your interpretation of the information and you not questioning the person putting out the information. Do you see what I'm saying? for many of you guys out there who've come from the red pill and the manospheres and all that other shit, is that you're listening to what they're saying, but you're not asking the right questions. Why is it that all the information is the same, but the name changes, and all they're doing is regurgitating the same things over and over and over again? And people don't even think enough, H-Dog, to even ask that question. So social media is not destroying anybody. A lot of you guys are choosing to destroy your mindset because you are looking for either a quick answer or somebody to blame for everything that's going wrong in your world and in your life. But that is a good question. I appreciate the question, guys. Again, if you have a question, please put a Q and we got it. But I appreciate it. That was a very good question. But as I'm saying before to you guys out there, please get your crayons out and let's so-call this up. Because, gentlemen, these are things that creating, when I always talk about creating, gentlemen, most people, now, again, I would say when it comes to having principles, gentlemen, you have principles, but it is in the principles that you have that are bad. Principles can go to two sides of the spectrum. They can go to the left or go to the right, okay? So if they go to the left for many of you guys, and again, H, they kind of show you what I'm talking about, your principle. So once you get caught up into the code of the red pill and the manosphere, you will have principles to say that, you know what, I've got to know more. I've got to go down this rabbit hole, and who is ever regurgitating the same thing, I've got to listen to, right? But wait, hey, guess what? I got to go to the board. Man, you know I love going to the board. Hold on. Let me see. I definitely got to change that up. Wait a second here. Give me a second here. Let me show you guys. Give me a second. Let me clean the board off real quick so we can break it down. Know why the hell that is. Why is that so crumbly? The fuck was this? Huh. Gotta clean that shit off. Hold on a second, gentlemen. Clean that off before we go to the board. Show you what I'm talking about. And guys, if you have a question, please put a Q. We got you covered. But let me clean off the board. Got to clean off the board for you, gentlemen. All right, so let me explain what I'm saying. Let's go to the board, gentlemen. Guys, get your crayons out. Let's chop it up and break it down. And ST, I'll get your question in 1 second, sir. But let's go ahead and let's go to the board real quick. So what I want you guys to see here. All right, let's put that there. Move this out of the way. All right, so when we're looking at principles, okay, if we're looking at principles, there are two sides of the spectrum, okay, depending on where you are at. Okay, this is you right here in the middle. So what happens for many of you guys out here when you're going towards the red pill, okay, when you're going towards the red pill, you are looking for other people to display the same type of information out there that connects to this lie right here, okay? So what happens is, and then at the same time, what you are doing is that you are trying to fight off, ward off, or challenge anything from the other side that is saying or trying to teach you something that is new. So remember, the thing about the game is being taught it's original. You see what I'm saying? Original versus the wormhole that a lot of you go through. And the principles that you have is to keep going down this wormhole, to keep listening to other people and just keep going down and down and down to a point where your mentality becomes red pilled. And then from that point, when you begin to listen to somebody else, you will then try to fight that information because the mind cannot process basic information when it comes to game. If all you're taught about is money, clothes, and status, and get your money up, looks max, and all that other stuff, the mind is going to stick to that principle. So remember, principles can split, gentlemen. I just want to make sure y'all see that. Principles can split. But over here, when somebody is trying to give you information that is totally different, that goes away from what you have learned, it is hard for you to process that. And then that's where most guys get angry, most guys get bitter, and most guys get mad because it's hard to process that kind of information. Here's a question right here. The difference in building and creating is in greeting people. I can build confidence by going up and saying hi versus creating where I perform the formal greetings and say good morning, afternoon. Well, hey, young man, ST. Here's the bad news is that you're off. But the good news, ST, is you're in the right neighborhood, young man. You are in the right neighborhood. So you're kind of there, but you're a little off and everything. See, the thing is that, you don't want to build, watch this. You don't need to build what you are. And let me give you an example of that. So do you have to build you opening the door? Do you have to build you turning on a light switch? Do you have to build you grabbing your wallet or grabbing a set of keys, ST? I'm just showing you. See what I'm saying? I'm saying that you are those things. See, you don't have to build what you are, but you can create it, or you can keep going and from the creation internally expanding what you are. Okay. So again, I just want to make it kind of basis. I don't want to actually try to do that and everything like that. So what I'm saying that is very important for many of you guys out here. You should never ever try to build you. And I think that's one of the greatest problems and the greatest thing. Well, it's not a lack of logical thinking, because most people, when they go to the red pill in the manosphere, they believe that this is real. They think their thinking is that, well, I having problems with women and I don't want to look at myself, but I need a safe space to go to complain about women. So logic doesn't have anything to do with this. We're looking at your principles and all this other stuff in this to show you what's happening and actually what's going on. Gentlemen, if you have a question, please put a Q. Lines are open. But as I say, excuse me, for you guys out there, the principles, okay? See, the thing is, a man who creates his world and his environment, okay, will be able to define who he is without trying to force a definition on a woman. Remember, we always tell you, if a woman is not interested in me, I'm not going to try to manipulate her mind or force her to like me, be attracted to me, love me, or give me any ass. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. But the fact that I'm not doing that gives me a greater chance than the person who is doing that. Guys, you don't understand. You don't think a woman can't recognize desperation? You don't think a woman can't recognize creepiness and thirst? Okay. Let me see here. Can you see my question? Because sometimes, sir, just ask your fucking question. You just asked a question. Do I have your questions? Ask your questions, sir, like these other gentlemen are doing, dog. You just ask your questions, or Adam, if that's your real name, call in. It's not hard to do, sir. It's not hard to do. But as I'm saying to all you guys out here is that you guys think that you are running a con over women. And most of you guys are not coming to the actual conclusion that, you know what? Yes, I get it. She's not interested in me. But we don't ever ask or look in the mirror to ourselves to say, wait a second, let me do a process. What is it about me that she doesn't find interesting? Am I an interesting person? Would I date me? And for many of you guys would lie and say, yeah, I would date you and all this other stuff. And the thing is that most of you know that there's nothing dateable about you. And that doesn't mean that you can't change who you are. But it is just that most of you young men don't have a code of conduct in which you operate in. And when you have a code of conduct all the rules within that code of conduct only applies to you and you alone, which really kills the mentality of the red pill and the manosphere as far as everything being generalized. It doesn't there's no generalizations in the game except you. Anything outside of you, especially like when it comes to what women are doing and what women are thinking, have nothing to do with this, because at the end of the day, a man only follows the greatest universal rule that applies to himself and himself alone. He doesn't look to other men and what's happening in their worlds, okay? He doesn't accept or expect people to just hand him things. You've got to understand, nobody expects a woman to just give herself to you. And just like marketing and sales, women love certain things and they appreciate certain things and they want to be about certain things. Question right here, he says, is it true or not true that money brings out more of who you are? No, okay, sir. Money is something you have based off of the work that you do. Okay. And again, you're not looking at the world the right way. This is where your problem is coming in. Money has nothing to do with you internally. Money is external. Money is in the realm of I do. You don't have any dollars in your head. There is no bank vault of money that you can just open your head, dig in your mind, and pull out $100 bill. Remember, see, created, this is a thinking man's game, and you've got to think. What does money have to do with somebody who cannot communicate himself? What does money have to do with someone who is passive? What does money have to do with someone who doesn't believe in himself? What does money have to do with someone who has fear, guilt, anxiety, low self-esteem, and no self-worth? Money has nothing to do with it. And if you're using money, which the red pill teaches you how to do, they're fucking you over, because you are not your money unless you try to lead with your wallet. But if you lead with your wallet, you cannot get mad at a woman who just uses you for what you have and not for who you are, sir. But I appreciate the question. Let us continue. But as I was saying, so the thing that creates the mindset to draw in women, or matter of fact, we're not even trying to draw in women. It is the one thing that is the greatest issue for many young men, okay? Many young men. And for many young men out there, your word is everything. And it is not your word for who you are as a man. It is your word that you stand by. And that means whatever I tell myself to do something, I'm going to do it. You see what I'm saying? Whatever it is I want to do, I'm going to do it. When a man makes a promise, his word is bond and everything to him, and he stands on that word no matter what. Meaning that for many of you guys, in a few days, which would be Friday or Saturday, some of you are going to go to bars and clubs, and some of you are going to go out in search of women, but your word is going to be seen by the woman as a fake and a fraud. Most of you guys right now are telling yourselves a bunch of lies. I'm going to talk to her today, or I'm going to talk to women, or I'm going to do something like this or something like that. And you're not even standing on what it is you say, because if you can't believe in what you're saying to yourself, but you cannot expect a woman to actually follow behind you as well. See, most people don't understand the logic that unless listen, a man will always keep his word no matter what to himself. It's like a promise that he makes to himself that, you know what, because I have a love and an admiration and a desire for myself, what is very important to me is that no matter what I say and no matter what I do, I am doing it for myself. I'm not doing it for anything else. And again, this is part of how women find men mysterious, because women are not used to individuals out there that are moving this way. They're not used to guys. There are so many of you guys right now are beating around the bush with women, playing games with women, not asking for you want or anything like that. And for many of you guys out there, you want the woman to see you as different. You want the woman to see you as special. But what is special and what is different about you that is going to make her say, wow, who is this guy? Who is this person? Because there are traits, again, there are things that you must create, not build. I keep telling you, we don't build, we create. And the thing that most people don't do is, it is okay to have dreams, but too many of us are daydreaming. Too many of you guys want pussy so bad that you are not building yourself as men to be desired enough to show a sophistication, in how you move and operate. Sophistication is very important because that is a part of being mysterious. And the sophistication that we're always talking about is something that you can't build. It's got to be created through the mental process. Yes, Steve, absolutely. It is creating, and actually right, Steve, rehearsing. Absolutely, young man. Good point. Yes, absolutely. But young men don't understand what rehearsing is about, because most people out there, if it happens one time with one woman and it's a failure, what they believe in, I don't believe in failure, and this is not like motivational stuff. You just accept what comes your way. If she says no, that's not a rejection, and that's not a failure. It's only a failure and a rejection when you place femininity, meaning that you place your fucking emotions into something or somebody, which are you guys, women and all this other stuff. When you place it in women, when you place your feelings in somebody, that's where the rejection, that fake thing called rejection, and that fake thing called failure, and that fake thing called fear, and that fake thing of you making a mistake, and that fake thing of you guys always criticizing yourself. But when you are creating who you are going to be able to handle the situations much better, because you're not pushing a feeling or a thought towards a woman. The moment you push the feeling or the thought towards a woman is the way that you are heading right towards those mythical fake things: fear, rejection, making mistakes, and criticism. And for many of you guys out there, you are always not only from the red pill criticizing women, but you also do that about yourself. Because for a lot of you guys, whether it has come from, because guys, we have always dealt with criticism. There, racist people will always criticize you. Your parents will criticize you. Siblings will. Your friends, your coworkers, managers, bosses, teachers, and other kids will always criticize. And it seems like, for a lot of you guys, it seems like the world is on a mission to make your life miserable, okay? And I'm telling you, everybody's allowed to have an opinion on you. People are allowed to be racist towards you. People are allowed not to like you. You guys have to understand that maybe for many of you guys, you came up in a world and environment where you were protected and you thought the world was sunshine and rainbows. But for a lot of you young men, because, you know, y'all should be in college, all you 18-year-olds now in college or whatever, learning your world, most of you guys feel like you shouldn't be criticized and the world should be nice to you and be kind to you and all this other stuff. But the worst part about criticism is that it is not even the criticism of the outside world, or whether it is women or people around you, is that the most of the criticism that most of y'all have and endure is mentally towards yourself. Because for many of you guys out here, you are always worried about, like when you see a woman, you want to be the perfect guy. You want to be a nice guy. You want to be a good guy. Why? Because You think at the end result of getting some pussy, at the end, in the middle of that thing, I've got to lock into her beliefs. I've got to lock into her rules and her values. I've got to be able to fit into what I think I need to be in order for her to open up her legs. And that is not true, okay? That's not true at all. And as I say to all you guys out there, that most of you guys out there have to be able to understand the journey that you're going to go through as a man. And as a man, everybody is not going to like you, and everybody is not going to appreciate you. But on the other side of the spectrum, there are going to be people that's going to like you, and there are going to be people that's going to respect you. But for many of you guys out there, you cannot avoid criticism. But for many of you guys, you are running away, just like criticism, you are running away from your fears. You are running away from things, your anxieties. And I don't even want to say the fears and criticism, anxieties. Let's just say women. You're running away from women. I have many of you guys out here. You guys out here sit and you take notes all day, which is fine. Do that. But if you're not going out there and talking to women, how are you? Where is the learning process? The work. Listen, what it's good in, okay, school. Let me explain something, because I always tell you book smarts versus street game. Most of you guys learned in school by taking notes. I understand that. But you're applying book smarts to street game, and that's where y'all are fucking up. See, you're applying notes and you're writing a bunch of shit down from the comfort of your home, okay, from your house. And the problem is that the thing about the game is that, yes, you have to be a student of the game, and yes, you have to take notes, but there has to be what is called a learning process of you getting off of your lazy ass and going outside your door and talking to women and facing the fear and facing the criticism in your mind of that person in front of you, facing the woman that you judge, facing the woman that not only do you going to judge her, but judging other men. How are you going to learn yourself, and how are you going to have more understanding of yourself by just applying what you learned in school when it comes to the game? It doesn't work that way, okay? Well, this is why you're here in D, whatever the fuck your name is, because you ain't got no motherfucking game. All that winging shit you doing has placed you right here because you don't have no mouthpiece. You don't know how to talk to women, and you a sucker probably tricking your fucking money off. So whether you're winging it or not, motherfucker, this is why you're here, because you ain't game the fuck up. It's not about winging it, because you ain't even winging anything, because you ain't even going out there talking to women. But anyway, let me continue. As I'm saying before, for the thing about the game is that in order to get out there, you've got to be able to believe that, look, everything is not going to work out for me the way I want it to work out. But what we have to do is begin the process of giving you something that is weird, and that is a new perspective. Your reality has to change the way it is, because it is in the reality that you're in right now is the problem. Listen to what I'm saying. See that? Listen, I didn't say you were the problem. I didn't say how you dressed was the problem. I didn't say anything about your body, your cars, or your job. It is the reality that you are in right now is the problem, because the perspective that you have, whether you were from the red pills and manospheres or wherever you came from, you have not been able to make the proper adjustments to adjust your mind. And basically on the decisions that you make, every decision that you make out here is part of the problem. A decision that you make is simply this, that, you know what, I want to get something, but I don't know how to get it. But look at the decisions that you're making. You're asking questions from what? The comfort of your own home. But you know what a student of the game is saying? Steve, this is what I did today. I went out there and I saw a woman. This is what I said. This is what happened. Give me some understanding. That's the growth that we're trying to give each one of you guys out there. But because of your perspective, most of you guys are always going to have the problem with people because you are always in your mindset right now. You are always questioning not only your choices, but also your decisions. And this is why you are having so many problems right now, because one cannot move and one doesn't believe in himself. And that means that the thing that women are looking at that you fail to see is that women can be alerted that most of you guys are weak through your character, because they recognize that you have no plan of action to move anywhere, and you're waiting for the woman to move for you. And as long as you're doing that, this is where you believe about all this rejection and all these other things, because you're not looking and changing the model, but you're looking to build on it. So let me explain what I mean is building. Most of you guys, all right, so let me, oh God, damn, I can go to the board on this one. All right, look at this one. Let me show you what I'm talking about, gentlemen. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So this is, we can say this is the average guy, and this doesn't make you a bad person, so don't get upset and don't get in your fucking feelings, but most of y'all don't teach y'all anything on these spaces like this. So most of you guys right here, this is the problem, okay? Let's say, well, let me bring the call in shit. Let me bring this call in real quick. Area code 240, what's your name? What's your question, sir? What's up? Area code, okay. Anyway, as I was saying before, let's get this. Area code 303, what's your name? What's your question, sir? What's up? 303 going once, 303 going twice, 303.
Hello, Steve, can you hear me?
What is your name, sir?
My name is God's Word.
Okay, goodbye, sir. All right, anyway, so like I was saying before, so many of you guys, what y'all guys have is what we call a problem, okay? Whatever it is. The problem is I can't get women. I can't talk to women. I don't know what to do with women. This is where the problem is. But what we want to do is we want to run away from the problem by doing what? We always want to build something on top of the structure to lie and try to hide the problem. We are always trying to hide our truth. This is our truth right here. This is our truth. This is the truth right here. But what we do is we want to build on the problem. This is the foundation. We want to build something above that. So that could be your money, your clothes, your status. But the problem is you think in your world, a woman is going to look at the money, the clothes, the status, your looks maxing in your body and all that bullshit. This is where y'all get women wrong, and this is the problem. This is why women have game. Women don't look at any of that shit. Women look at what you are as far as a deeper dive in who you are, okay? And for many of you guys out here, this is the problem. Y'all are trying to put something over top of something that you aren't. Let me get this question right here. How long did it take you to develop well, let me ask you a question, caller. Why do you care? Tell me why you care. Let me know why you care, and I'll answer the question. And again, gentlemen, I want y'all to understand in the question is the problem. This is what I told you. This is what Book Smarts, the Manosphere, and Red Pill and content creators have done to y'all. This is the worst question to ask. I appreciate the question, but this is the worst question to ask, gentlemen, because you're looking at another man to feel that that's the point in which it's going to take me to get to where I want to go. And what I'm saying to you, young man, I appreciate the question. I'm not hammering on you. I'm trying to get you to see something. You are a lazy person. Okay, so please understand. At 9 years old, I wasn't like you. I wasn't lazy. I had drive. I had discipline. I motivated myself. I was a student of the game. I was always out there talking to women. I was always out there learning myself and learning this game. Okay. So my trajectory is totally different than a person that sits on his ass, is lazy, who doesn't believe in himself, is very passive, and makes a bunch of excuses. Two different total trajectories. So me giving you an answer is not going to help you, because your mentality, your thinking, and your mindset, young man, is so weak that if I gave you the answer, it might break your circuitry because you ain't ready to learn this game, dog. You mean? You see what I'm saying? Well, no, and now you want to, now you want to know what? No, you can't. Okay, why don't you call in? All right, that's, you know what? If you're serious about that, call in right now. Call in if you're serious. If you're serious, call in. But I'm gonna continue. I'll give you a minute. If what you're saying is you're that serious, I'll give you a minute to call in. But I'm gonna continue the show, and then after a minute, I'm gonna explain why this motherfucker is full of shit. But you got a minute. We'll continue the show, gentlemen. Guys, you got a question? Please put a Q. We got y'all out here. Okay. So let me answer this question right here. So procrastination comes from the individual that really doesn't want it. Okay, you're not procrastinating. Okay, you want to get better with yourself and you want to get better with women, but you actually feel like you're procrastinating. You're not procrastinating. You just don't want to get better. I don't know why people want to use procrastination as an excuse. The truth is you don't want to learn anything. See, okay, the beautiful thing about the game that you'll learn is the game is what game does. So you can say all the words you want to say, but if you're not moving the same way you're thinking, you're full of shit. So you're not procrastinating. That is a lie. The good news is it's a lie. The bad news is that you're just not built to be a man. Yeah, look, a duck can look at lion magazines. A duck can watch lion videos. A duck can go to school with a bunch of lions, but he'll always be a fucking duck. And that's why we keep trying to tell you the game is not for everybody. Do you see what I'm saying? And when you guys out there sit around and ask yourself these kind of questions and do these things, this doesn't help you. This doesn't work well because it's not the procrastination. But again, let me show you the lie. So this guy asked a question. So I'm going to tell you right now, don't ever ask a question in this room again or you will get banned. And I will tell you guys why. See, gentlemen, I have no problem helping you guys out, but this is my point I'm trying to make. He just asked a question, right? I gave him an answer to begin a process and he didn't do it. See, just like the other guy procrastinating. See, it's not that you guys procrastinate. It's just y'all ain't built to be motherfucking men. But this is your truth. It's not me trying to tell you you ain't shit, but an ain't shit person is going to sit there and ask a question. He's told to do something and he doesn't do it. So don't you, you can stay in here, call all you want. Just don't you ever ask a question, because if I see you ask a question, we're kicking you the fuck out because you're wasting our time. Let's get back to this question right here. So do problems fall into the same category? No. Okay, listen. Okay. You're driving your car. The tire pops. In your mind, you're saying, oh shit, the tire popped. That's a problem. Fuck. Right? Versus someone that has game. Someone that has game at a young age is going to learn how to change a tire. He's going to learn how to put that thing underneath the car and lift that motherfucking car up. He's going to get the screw and learn how to take the lug nuts off. He's going to learn how to take the tire off. He's going to learn how to grab a spare tire. He's going to learn how to put that motherfucker on, put the nuts back up, tie that motherfucker, raise the car down, and then go to a either get a brand new tire or get a used tire at a used tire place. See the difference? That's what we're talking about. So what you're saying is there is no, again, you're looking at things that are not there. There's no such thing as fear. There is no such thing as rejection. Okay. And the problem is that most people look at problems when they don't realize just the truth. There are no problems. You just ain't built for this shit. You're just not, you people just don't want to see. It's a great question, 93, but people just don't want to see the truth. The truth is that most people just don't want to do that. You know what I mean? They just don't want to learn, okay? And that's what I'm saying, okay? I'm saying to all you guys out here, excuse me one second, bitch, look, this ain't fucking church, nigga. And if you bring that bitch ass shit in here, get the fuck out. I will not, hey, listen, I will not allow you or anybody in here to talk about political or religious shit. Take that shit some fucking where else. Fuck all that. I don't give a fuck. Take that bitch ass shit somewhere else. Get your ass, go to the top of a mountain and tell somebody, but shut the fuck up in this room. I'm trying to teach these men some shit, so shut the fuck up, please. Let me continue. I'm sorry. So, as I said, for all you guys out there, you got a question, put a Q. We got y'all covered. You asked, where does the fear of success come from? Well, the fears, it comes from the neighborhood of fears. The fear of success means that I'm at the next step. I don't know what to do. So most of you guys are under the impression that walking up to a woman and talking to her has something to do with the game. It doesn't. It has nothing to do with the game whatsoever. But for many of you guys, when you talk to women, many of you guys out here, because of how you communicate yourself, gentlemen, that you're so nervous about, okay, let me show you the fear. Good. Hey, look here. Y'all get to let me go to the board again. Let me show you fear. Let me show you what the problem is. Allow me to show you what the problem is. All right, gentlemen, look at this. It's quite simple. All right, we're going to make a simple timeline, and we are going to show you something that you guys will understand. Okay. So, first off, here would be the fear of failure. All right. This is the fear of failure. But wait a second. Let me grab this. 929, what's your name and what's your question, sir? How can I help you? 929 going once, 929 going twice, 929. Okay, goodbye. All right. So as I was saying before, so many of you guys out here, what we have right here is the fear of failure. Right here, let's say this, at this point right here in this juncture, this is meeting a woman. Okay, this is going to be meeting a woman. Okay. This right here is the start of the game. Okay. So let's put a fear here. Let's put a fear here. All right. So it's very simple, guys, and soak this up. So I want y'all to see this. Matter of fact, let's put, okay, so we can have a few fears. So that could be, let's start off fear of failure, because this is fear of self, fear of how to do and thing. We won't even go to this one. Let's go to this one right here. So please understand, me at the point of meeting a woman has nothing to do with the game. This is just you going up to her. This is you going up to her. But because your worship and envy over pussy, ass, and titties is so great, you have fears, and this is why most of you guys are not talking to a woman. Then, even if you guys move to talk to a woman, the fear will transfer us over to this, to what do I say? Do you see what I'm saying? Hold on one second. Let's grab this call real quick. We'll continue this, guys. Area code 240. I think it's Maryland. Area code 240. What's your name? What's your question, sir?
My name is Antoine Morales, and I have a sex question.
Antoine, how can I help you, sir? What's up?
Well, so I'm having problems with erectile. Do you know what I can take?
Well, okay, no, sir. How old are you, young man?
I am 25.
So, sir, have you been to the doctor to check out your T levels?
I have not, no.
Okay, so what I want you to do, I'm not a doctor, but go check out your T levels first, okay? Because erectile dysfunction is like your testosterone. Check out your T levels. Go to the doctor. When's the last time you had a checkup at the doctor?
I think I might know the cause of it. I think it may be the rhino pills. I've been taking too much rhino pills.
Sir. I don't give a fuck what you're taking. Go to a doctor, okay? Do you understand what I'm saying? Get a checkup. Stop trying to guess.
My nigga, you get no
thank
ass.
you. All right, there we go. And that's the whole point. So as I'm saying to all you guys out there, it's very easy. It's very simple. Just like for you guys to actually need help, just get the help, gentlemen. Just go get the help, okay? We say for all you guys out there, get some help. All right, if your T levels are low and your T levels are down, please get some help, okay? All right, so getting back to the fear, gentlemen, for many of you guys out here. So fear creates two certain things. Fear creates the fear of what you are before you meet the woman, and then it'll transfer over. Now, gentlemen, tonight y'all will see exactly what I'm talking about tonight with the what is that? The Pineapple Show. Area code 929. What's your name, sir? And what's your question? What is your name, sir? What's your question?
My name is Cash, and you told me to call up.
You're too late. Why I told you to call in a minute. Why? How long does it take to dial a number, sir?
30 seconds.
Why didn't you call in when I told you to call in?
Fear.
Of what? You asked you asked how to get better.
Yeah, you're right.
No, it's not about right. Okay, remember, I keep telling y'all, what do I say? It's not about right or wrong. It's about what? It's not about what is, sir. It's not about what right or wrong. It's about what is. Why is there a fear for you to call in? Did you not ask the question of how to get better?
Yeah, I asked a question.
But you asked the question, but you didn't want to do the first step in solving it. Why?
I don't know.
No, how old are you?
I'm 21.
So you do know. So what's the answer?
Because I'm lazy and I'm not really trying to get better.
Well, there you go. So then if you're not trying to get better, then why ask the question? Your behaviors are going to show that you don't want to get better. You're not making any sense. You're saying I want to get better, but you're not doing anything to get better. When's the last time you talked to a woman?
Like a couple of days ago.
Why? Why has it been a couple of days?
I just haven't talked to her since.
I didn't say the woman you're talking to. I'm saying, why aren't you talking to other women?
Right now, I really don't know. I was talking to multiple women.
Young sir, stop. Come on, dog. Come on. You're 21 years old. Look at your thumbnail. I mean, you're why do you have a high school mentality? Why are you still stuck in high school, buddy?
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm stuck in high school.
Says the guy that has a photo of a fuck. What is your thumbnail? What is your thumbnail? Tell me. What is your thumbnail?
I don't know exactly what it is.
So then why the fuck do you have it? You don't even know what the fuck it is. Why do you have it?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
No, it's not what I'm saying. It's what is. You guys want women, but you act like a bunch of children. You act very immature. You don't believe in yourself and you don't want to learn anything. It doesn't make any sense. And you don't even know why you have that thing, and you don't even know what that thing is. You got that. You're not talking to women. All. You see what the problem is?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You got, but I got to continue with this right here. I got to move on. But thank you for the call. You need to get some help on the back end, dog. Thank you for the call, though. I appreciate the call. All right.
All right, man.
Respect. Respect. Now, back to what I was saying to y'all guys out here. Listen, getting back to what I was saying. So let me explain what happened. Now, this is going to be tonight on the Pineapple Show. This is going to be what happens. Women are going to recognize your fear by how you communicate to them. Now, watch this, gentlemen. Now, we're not even talking about, we're going to the fear of success in a second. But in order to get to the fear of success, we've got to understand this right here. And this is what's hurting too many of you guys out here. Because you're not learning yourself and having an understanding of yourself, this is why women are beautiful. This is why women are sexy to you and desirable and fine and all that other shit. Because most of you guys, hold on, let me grab this question right here. I don't know if this is a real caller. Erico 509, what's your name and what's your question, sir? What's up?
Hey, what's up? How you doing, brother?
What is your name, sir, and what is your question?
My name is Rob. I got a question for you, more of a comment. I called in the other day, and I just want to say some of the advice you gave me really helped me out. It was really, really insightful. And I just want to say, to some of these guys calling in, if you don't shoot your shot and actually get out there and make something happen for yourself, nothing's going to happen. Nothing is going to happen. You've got to get out there. You've got to listen to this advice. This guy's game is on lock. So that's all I got for you.
Rob, I appreciate that. No, Rob, I appreciate that. And I respect you. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the call, sir. Okay?
Yeah.
Respect.
And then just one more thing for you real quick. I just got to tell you, this girl.
No, Rob. Don't do it, Rob. Don't do it. Thank you, Rob. Yeah, I feel like I feel like this is going to swing to the left. You're saying everything right. Please. All right.
No, man, I ain't going to do you wrong.
Rob, go ahead. Go ahead, Rob. Go ahead, Rob.
Listen, this girl you got me on to, the things she's doing to me, it's unbelievable. Right, Rob, I'm not going to get into detail.
Okay, Rob.
I'm not getting into
Rob,
detail.
It's cool. Okay, Rob. I got to get to the show. Okay, thank you, Rob. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate it. Thank you, Rob. Guys, I'm undefeated with this. You can hear in his name what he's saying. So, Rob, I appreciate the first half of what you're saying. But, gentlemen, please understand this. I'm going to teach you something because nobody in the manosphere and the red pill are teaching you this. This is the point of problems. This right here, the fear that you guys have is always going to combine to either why you're not going to talk to the woman, okay? And if you do talk to the woman, this is why most of you guys do the worst thing in the world, and that is, let me show you, gentlemen, asking questions. What do you do for a living? What are you looking for? Where do you live? How much money do you make? And all these other things that I'm saying to you other guys out there. All this stuff right here has nothing to do with the game. But also what I can do, because I think wait, let me take this out. Maybe I should keep it in there because I think it does kind of coincide. So I guess I will keep it in here, but let's bring this back up to here. See, the problem is going to be threefold, okay, for many of you guys out here, depending on which route you take. Because you don't know how to talk, communicate, you don't believe in yourself, you believe in fear, rejection, you have anxieties, and you are putting your emotions in something, gentlemen. Listen to what I'm saying. You're putting your feelings into something. This is why it's hard for you to talk to women. This is the meeting portion, the part when you meet. This is like bars, clubs, walking down the street. Anytime you see a woman, you're going to look at the woman, okay? You're going to look at her ass. You're going to look at her titties. You're going to be like, damn, I like to fuck the shit out of her. You know what I mean? I want to smash that, man. I'd fuck her, man. Whatever you would say, I want to fuck. I would love to fuck her. I would love to do all these things. But your mindset is going to freeze you from going up to that woman because you realize two things. See, we got to move it forward to bring it all the way back. You don't know what to say to her. You don't know what to do. That's A. We'll put that as the A. Where's the problem? But then there is the B of the problem. And the A and the B is why most of you guys will never, ever talk to the woman. And let me explain why. Let me break this up to y'all guys. Let me pull it back. There you go. So let me explain why all this happened. Just follow me right here. The reason you have the fear right now is the fear of talking to the woman. Because in your mind, well, if I talk to her, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to ask for what I want. I don't know how to move. And if we do exchange information, and then that's when you get into the game. I don't know what to do because now I've got the success. Now she's interested in me. She's all right. We've exchanged numbers. So now what do I do? See, it's that question that we're asking ourselves. What do I do now? And because there is no answer in these two right here, because there's no answer here, all you're going to do is revert back to either looking at the woman, or you're going to just walk away and realize I don't have a chance at her. She'll never like a guy like me. This is where, gentlemen, the judgments come from. Because from the fears, not only remember the judgments come right here. So the game itself starts after you exchange information. Now, let me show you a motherfucker that's gamed up. So a motherfucker, let's just clear the board. Okay, so a man that's gamed up is going to see and interpret the whole world totally different. All right, so let's do the line. Let's just put a line right here. This at this point is meeting the woman. We know this point is going to be the game. And let me show you what happens to a man. So a motherfucking man, okay, let's say, I'm going to say the N for name, not that other, not for racist people with the ER. I'm saying N for name, okay? N for name. All right, knowing the game, okay? A man knows the game, knows this right here, that I am not impressed by a woman. A woman does not impress me. I've seen too many of them to be impressed by them, say they don't impress me. So I'm going to give her an opportunity to get to know me. That's the mindset right there, okay? And whatever happens in this interaction is none of my business. We just don't give a fuck. Hey, gentlemen, listen to what I'm saying. We just don't care. We do not care. But because we care about ourselves, we know that when we talk to that woman, we are not going to ask any questions. We are going to make statements. We're going to make statement. Well, you can't see that. Let me move this here to the S. Statement. We're going to make statements, gentlemen. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make statements. And we're not going to ask questions. All we're going to do is move her from meeting us to this point right here, because now once we get her in our reality, then we know where to lead her from that point. We are the prize, we are the opportunity, and it's not saying anything bad about women. We're not red pill or manosphere. We're just not impressed by ass and titties like the average guy is. We're just not impressed. Every woman has ass and titties. So wow, okay, so fucking what? Who cares? Okay, so let's see here. Question right here. If when you first meet a woman and she has no investment, why would she act differently even if she does see you as that guy? She could care less because she met you and had... Wait, Mac, what? Mac, call in, buddy. Mac, call in. Mac, call in. Mac, call into the show, Mac. Okay, just call into the show. Okay, call into the show, Mac. Okay, just I don't. Can anyone decipher this? And if you can decipher it, please decipher. Can anyone in the chat room decipher this, please? I can't. Can anybody decipher this? Anybody or ladies? Can y'all decipher it? Can anybody decipher what the fuck he's saying? Please, anybody? Can anybody decipher and understand this? Anybody? Okay. So yeah, I don't Steve, you're killing it. I just don't understand what he's talking about. So young man, I will move on. I don't know what you mean by that, but you're not making any sense. Let me grab this question right here. What's the name of that advert? Then you play regarding the fact that you need it. You mean the advertisement? Advert? What is an advert? What is an advert? DC, it doesn't matter. It doesn't apply to you. It doesn't make any sense. Let's see here. He's saying, why should she act differently just because you act as a man? Wait, Brandon, what do you mean by that? I'm Brandon, if you're talking for that young man, please decide. What is call in, Brandon? I don't understand. Brandon, call in. I think you understand what he's saying. And unlike him, who really doesn't want to learn, can you call in, Brandon, and explain this to me? I don't even understand what you're saying right here. What do you mean? Brandon, call in, buddy. I don't understand what you mean. Brandon, call in, buddy. I don't understand what do you mean? What do you mean by this, Brandon? What does this mean? Let me know, Brandon. I have no idea what that means, okay? All right. I don't understand. JT says, hold on, so let me grab. All right, what's up, B? What's going on, B?
Hello?
Yeah, Brandon, what's going on, man? What the fuck is he saying? What is he saying?
Yeah, I kind of looked at that question and that's what I got from it. I was like,
no, but what are you saying? I don't even understand what you're saying. What are you saying?
Oh no, I was just trying to respond to what I think he.
No, but I'm saying, but what you think he's saying, what does that even mean? What you're saying? I don't even understand what you mean. What do you mean by what you're saying?
He was saying, like when, because he was asking like when he meets a woman and stuff, like he's talking about how she's always like putting them down or whatever.
What do you mean? Wait. Why would a woman put you down?
Well, that's what he's saying.
I don't understand. Why would women just don't wake up in the morning and say, I'm gonna put.
He was saying in the first part of the question, like she has no investment or whatever. So he's saying,
wait, what do you mean no investment? Let's go back to this, guys. Can anybody solve this?
So
can anybody solve this riddle?
Oh, he's like she doesn't care about. Like he wants her to care about him, basically. And
okay, all right. Well, Brandon, I guess that's what you mean. I don't understand what the fuck that is. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you, Brandon.
Don't quote me though, because I don't know.
Well, he ain't calling in. He's not making any sense of this shit. Okay. I don't. All right, Brandon. We'll keep going, but thank you, Brandon. I appreciate the call, big dog. Okay.
Thank you.
I respect Brandon. Thank you. I have no idea what he's saying or what he means. So let's continue. Say you approach a woman and are finding success and all, but there's no, okay, sir, what is it? Wait, can you tell me what is a cold approach? I don't understand. Why do you guys, this is not Manosphere, Red Pill, or PUA. You've already failed. You've already failed in the language. There is no such thing as code. What the fuck is a code approach? What's the difference between a cold approach, a lukewarm approach, a hot approach? What the fuck does that even make? Before I even answer that, you need to answer that question. What the fuck? Do you see how fucked up your head is? Do you see why you lose? You've got people teaching you words. That's weird. That's like calling a lion like a piece of grass. What does that even mean? That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. Okay? That doesn't make any sense at all. That doesn't make any sense at all. He's confused about the fact how acting like a man could get an unknown woman to start to feel feelings. But I don't understand what he means by that. Who's confused, DC? I'm lost. Are you talking about the code approach guy or the one before that asking a mystery question? I don't know what you're talking about. What are we talking about? Austin says, what change did you make to your channel to trigger? Sir, oh my God. I'm gonna keep going. Let's see here. Not acting like a man, but being a man. Sorry. I don't. Dog, that doesn't make, we're not in the winter though. It's the summer, buddy. There's no, Guys, lines are open if y'all want to call in. We're not going to be on too much longer. We'll probably do another hour, and that's it, because we have the Pineapple Show later on tonight. Let's get this. Let me hopefully 817. What's your name? What's your question, sir? How can I help you? 817 going once, 817
Leo
going
Arthur.
twice, 817. Okay. All right. So anyway, let us keep going. So he's saying when you invest many years together, kids sleep with you in something that be difficult to move on, but she just met you, there's no emotion involved. I don't understand. What are y'all talking about? I don't understand. First, we got a code approach question, and then we got something. The math is not mathing. So let us continue, guys. If you got a question, please put a Q. Please explain yourself a little bit more, because I'm going to ask you a question. But gentlemen, if you use words like code approach, you're a loser. And I say that with kindness. It shows that you'll never get a woman talking that way. There's no such thing as a code approach. What the fuck is that? That's that jargon that they manipulated. You remember I told you how the principle early on in the show, how it draws you into lies and manipulation and stuff like that? Yeah, Richard, your language, absolutely. But as I say, for all you guys out there, the thing about being a man, gentlemen, you don't need to wear a motorcycle. You don't have to have a leather jacket. You don't need a long trench coat and some kind of a hat to cover up your face and anything like this. You have to figure out what makes you unique to yourself, okay? You have to figure that out. But one cannot figure that out when one doesn't have access to information to unlock the doors. That is why many of you guys are always going to have issues and have problems with women, because there is nothing that is unique about you. Because as a free thinker, and that's what we always say, a free thinker, okay? Sir, you're new here, so let me allow you. I welcome you to the show and to this channel. But please write this down, sir. The game has nothing to do with women, okay, at all, okay? The game has nothing to do with women at all. So the thing is that you're looking at these things, okay? So as we say, for all you guys out there, we want to make sure that most of you guys out there look for your uniqueness, and it's something that most guys are not looking for. Most of you guys are not looking for the opportunities that you can actually create for yourself. Last time, 817, this will be the last time I ask you, what is your name, sir?
Lee Arthur, Dean. Lee Arthur.
Okay, this is not for you, sir. You have a good day, okay, buddy? Take care, okay? Take care. This
No
ain't
problem.
for you. Yes, okay, yeah. So anyway, again, I want to take that young man that just called in. Okay. That young man, like a lot of you guys, are one and the same. There's nothing unique about you, and there's something weird about men moving like females. But again, everybody can't be a man. Y'all have to understand, gentlemen, that most of you guys out there are crying for help. That young man didn't have his father in his life. That young man didn't have any direction. That young man didn't have a grandfather in his life. And that young man right now is trying to actually try to talk to a woman right now, and he doesn't know what to do. And he's probably wondering why I can't get women. So it's not about pranking. It's just that, gentlemen, the game exposes you. And it's okay. Listen, gentlemen, remember what I want y'all to understand, for all you young men out here. For many of you young men out here, you're trying to learn, you're trying to grow, you're trying to evolve. And that's an admirable thing that you're trying to do that, for all you young men listening, okay? But as I say, for all of you guys out here, you have to understand the world doesn't want you to evolve. They want you to stand still. And I keep telling you, you're going to get people who hate you, who are going to want to stop you from learning because they don't have the mental capacity to want to evolve. So you have to understand this comes with the territory. Then, as I say, for all you guys out here, when you have the desire to want to get better, those around you are going to be mad and jealous of you. So as I told you before, we can't get mad at those that prank call and get mad at us. We can't mad at that. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Guys, I love this. I love this quote. I saw this quote and I want to play it all the time. This is the greatest quote of ever. It's like the coldest quote. I love this. Listen to this. Listen.
You know why they made sidewalks?
Why?
Because the motherfucking streets ain't for everybody.
You know why they make sidewalks? Because the motherfucking streets ain't for everybody. And that's what we try to tell y'all motherfuckers. Look, let these guys sit on sidewalks and walk on sidewalks and move on sidewalks. Being a man is an exclusive club only for a few people. Everybody will never be able to be a man in his lifetime, and he will always have a lifetime of depression, drugs, anxiety, and problems. And he will always blame everybody and everything outside of himself versus learn the game and look to himself. But as I say, for all you guys out there, Chiefs guy, you asked a question, how do you get a woman to stay? And the problem is I ask you is, why do you hate yourself so much? Why do you want to handcuff a woman knowing that you're either a bad lover or a weak person in her eyes? And the thing that you have to learn from the street game is you got to come to terms with the truth. And the truth of the matter is that woman doesn't want to be around you because she sees you as a loser. And I'm not saying you are a loser, but you've got to come to terms with that. But me and no one in this room we're not judging you. I'm just telling you what the fuck is. Because a woman, if you have to beg a woman to stay with you, you got to look at the male in the mirror and realize you're the reason she doesn't want to. What benefit, and listen, this is not being mean, okay? This is not being mean, okay? I'm just saying this to you, and this is not being mean. All right, listen to me, young man. This is a question you got to ask yourself. What benefit is it to her to want to stay with you? And let's be honest now. You know there's nothing beneficial about you. So, young man, do the honorable thing. Let her go. You cannot force a woman to stay with you. And if by chance you try to manipulate her to change her mind, then she's not really being with you. You're with, all right, oh my God. Y'all got to wake up from this dream of trying to get women to stay with you and all this other shit. Gentlemen, don't you want a woman to want to be with you because she wants to be with you through free will? Why would you want to manipulate a circumstance in a situation and just accept it? You're not the guy. And she's showing you you're not the guy because she doesn't want to be around you because she knows if I fuck him, suck his dick, or spend time with this insecure, soft, weak individual who is passive and is not manly, it's not conducive for me. So why don't you do the right thing? Let her go. Don't ask somebody this. I don't know why the fuck are y'all begging? Why do you humans beg women to stay, to like you, to date you, to want to be in a relationship with you, to live with you, to get engaged by you, to marry you? Why do y'all beg? I don't understand what is begging gonna. Do you know how sucker and soft and bitch made you have to be to beg a woman to do something that she chose to do? She saw you, made the calculation, and said, you ain't that motherfucker. But instead of you saying, all right, and charge it to the game, you want to beg that motherfucker to stay, man. That's not manly. Men don't do that, young man, okay? I just want to say that. Let me continue. Men don't do that, gentlemen. Please do not beg a woman to stay, okay? Okay? Everyday hustling, I don't believe you, sir. You're going to have to call in. I don't believe you. Let's say here. Well, yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. No, absolutely, Miss Carter. I appreciate that. Yeah, now I'll rent you up, but no, I appreciate that. It's just, Miss Carter. Look, the thing is that in this world, people. I got you. I hit the wrong fucking button. What I'm saying to you, Miss Carter, is that this is what young men need to understand, and this is part of the game. You get people, you're gonna have people that hate you all the time and not want to. And they're going to try to do everything they can to disrupt the show and be mean and be cruel and say things. But that comes with the territory, and that's something young men have to understand. Let's get to the next question. Let's see here. Wait, I'm trying to catch up. Let's see here. Eve, you got a question, please follow the rules. Put a Q there. I didn't know if you're talking to me. Let's continue. Let's see here. Let me double check that. Okay, so let's see here. I'm just trying to catch up with the questions, gentlemen. Okay. So when I'm saying to you guys out here, all you guys that are listening, this is what I mean. Y'all have got to stop begging. Y'all have to stop begging. Okay. And the reason why most of you guys are gonna you don't understand the game. To understand the game is to understand that women are allowed to think, gentlemen. Okay. They are, okay? Women are allowed to do that. And women are going to have different life experiences, gentlemen. They're going to have different beliefs. They're going to have different opinions. And they're going to want to share those things with you. But the thing is that you cannot judge a woman off of what she's doing. Many of you guys are doing this, and this is why y'all are messing up. For many of you guys, you're always taking things too personally. When a woman says she doesn't like you or not interested, y'all guys get mad and get upset. Area code 561. What's your name and what's your question, sir? How can I help you?
My name is Ojari Richards. I'm 21. I'm from Florida.
Okay, sir. Can you speak? All right. Can you speak and slow down? You're talking too fast. What is your name?
Rajari Richards.
Okay. You don't have to tell me your whole name. I just need your first name. What is your question, buddy?
All right. My question is regarding the fear of success. All right.
Okay. What's going on?
The fear of success comes from not knowing what to say and do, right?
Yes, sir.
And that's because they don't have any game, right?
Yes, sir.
But right now, I'm in the process of learning game.
Yes.
Right. Via the pathway and then I do stuff afterwards.
Right. But wait, listen to me. Hold on. Stop. Wait. Okay. Let me ask you, how much red pill stuff have you listened to?
In the past, a lot.
Okay. All right. So let's look at it right there. That's where we have to start.
Yeah.
Problem is that at this point in juncture, because of the red pill, they have taught you to do the one thing you're not supposed to do as a man, and that is judge people, judging women. So because you are taught and trained to judge women, whenever a woman doesn't do what it is you want her to do, as in open her legs or talk to you or exchange information, you're going to start to take those things personally. You're going to take it personal because what you're going to do is you're responding emotionally or defensively by feeling insulted because you create a false expectation. You're saying, okay, I see that woman, I want to fuck her. But sir, just because you want to fuck doesn't mean she wants to fuck. Right. Yeah. And when she says to you, when she says something to you that you don't like, it is at that point you're going to take it personally because you're putting your feelings in this shit. Remember the one thing we tell you that the red pill, see, the red pill forces you to unlock your femininity. Manhood teaches you to put your feelings in your pocket and not give a fuck. So you're trying to get into a neighborhood with coming in with a virus, and that is being emotional. Again, it is okay to have emotions, but when you're looking at a woman and she draws something out in you and you begin to feel something that's negative, that's when you're emotional. So you can't go into that neighborhood being emotional. That's like, I'll give you an example. That's like a Nazi or a Klansman moving into Compton. I mean, you're moving into a neighborhood that you don't belong in. Or that's like me moving to backwoods West Virginia in a trailer park community that's only about white power. That's me moving into that, like, hey guys, how y'all doing? Well, where can I get something to eat? You just don't move into these communities. You see what I'm saying? What I'm saying is that because of the emotional aspect in which you have when it comes to women is the problem, because you're automatically taking things personal. See, you look at a woman and after you say she's got a nice ass and she's got beautiful titties and she is sexy, she is desirable, and she's fine, then the emotional triggers in, which creates the judgment. Wow. Wait. Well, first is judgment of self. Man, she might not like me. I don't think I have the right job for her. I don't think I'm the right height for her. I take a bus and she looks like the kind of woman that demands a guy to have a fucking G5 or some shit like that, or a chauffeur or whatever, right? So think about what emotionals do at that point. And then you're looking at her. Well, she looks like the kind of woman, she looks like she wants this kind of guy. He's got to be 12 foot tall. He's got to fly on a dragon and slay fucking unicorns and shit, right? I can't do that. And then you're making an interpretation of that guy to yourself. Well, I can't live up to that guy. How am I going to beat out a guy that flies dragons when I take a bus? You see what I'm saying? And then you'll take the world or the red pill to Mansford they taught you. See, man, her hypergamous nature. Because if I do get her, she's going to monkey branch. If I do date her, she's going to take me to family court. If I do get her, the statistical nature of women shows that, 80% of women do this to 20% of guys. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you go in to looking at the woman through femininity. See, all that is feminine. Versus you saying, you know what? The room is dark. I'm going to turn on the light switch. Click. The end. You see the difference?
Yeah.
Does that make any sense?
Yeah, I understand.
Right. So what I'm saying is that we can't take it personally. She is allowed, right? She is allowed to have a boyfriend. She is allowed to say, you're not the kind of guy for me. And even if she says you're not the kind of guy for her and your mouthpiece is tight enough, she'll say, well, he's not my type, but you know what? I want to see what he can talk about. Let me go and grab his number, or let's exchange numbers. And then that's when the game begins. Because what people don't understand is y'all are too busy looking at women pop their mouth off telling you guys what it is they want in a man. And we keep telling you, why the fuck are you listening to all that bullshit? I don't give a fuck what she wants in a man. Why the fuck? Hey, tell me something. Why should I give a fuck what a woman wants in a man? Think about it. Think about this question. Just answer that question real quick. It's a great call. Answer that question. Why should you give a fuck about what a woman wants in a man?
You shouldn't, because it has nothing to do with you.
There you go, motherfucker. Yes. That's number one. But what's number two? That's great. A+. What's the second reason?
The second reason.
The second reason is that if you do everything a woman wants, do you think that means you're gonna fuck?
No. Yeah.
Exactly. So why do you give a fuck what she wants? Number three reason. We've got to then look at the source of why she wants what she wants. And why do you think she wants what she wants? Because she's the subtotal of what?
The previous man.
Every loser and every weak sucker who has kissed her ass, begged, bartered, run behind, trying to manipulate the fucking dinners, the dates, the flowers, trying to impress her and all that other shit. So then if we look at all that, those three things, what business is it of mine what the fuck she wants? When I know all I got to do is show her why I'm that guy, because she's going to want me.
Yeah.
You gentlemen, you don't look at all that shit women. Guys, listen. Let them, it's a joke, guys. It's a funny joke. Let the women say whatever the fuck they want and just don't ever take it personally. See, think about this. What does the red pill teach you, young man? Oh, look at that modern woman, right?
Yeah.
Making this modern woman says she wants a guy making 7 figures. Oh, but wait a second. Who do you think creates modern women? I'm gonna give you a choice. Is it modern birds? Is it modern elves? Or is it modern males that make modern females?
Modern males.
Right. So if she's if they're throwing this modern female type shit, what business is it of mine if I'm a man?
Nothing.
Right. But that's where they get you guys and fuck your heads over and keep you in your reality, because y'all are so busy worried about what they're saying and what they're doing, and it's not working out for you.
All right.
You see what I'm saying?
I understand.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, go listen.
Question.
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
All right. So the approach is basically introducing yourself, stating the intentions, and then exchanging contact information, right?
Right. But remember, the approach has nothing to do with the game. It's just you're talking to a woman.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's just you talking to her.
That's just you. All I'm doing is talking to her, buddy.
So since you don't have game, right?
You don't have game. Okay, sir, you don't have game because you're fucking scared to talk to something you want to fuck. And then when you talk to her, because you don't know what to say, you then ask a bunch of boring ass questions that have nothing to do with anything, which goes back to the Pineapple Show tonight.
All right. So is that where coaching comes in then?
Well, the coaching comes in that because your coach or your mentor is going to show you to see the world in a new perspective. Remember, your reality right now is a reality. It is not the reality that you need to look at. Because, okay, I can go to the board real quick and show everybody while I'm talking to you. If you can look at the board, I'll show you. This is the greatest issue and problem for all guys. I'll show you right here. My little Kenny. Here you go. Here's the greatest problem. Greatest problem is that you're living in her reality. When your two realities come in contact, you're living in her reality. Her reality. You're not living in your reality. Your reality is based upon your interpretation of a woman versus your interpretation of yourself. because no one's ever taught you over on that side of the world that you should never judge a woman off of another man. It doesn't make any sense why somebody would do that. Does that make any sense?
Yes.
So what I'm saying is that the game is going to show you to look at everything in a new perspective. Okay?
All right.
All right. Well, I'll throw you back in. Great question. Okay. If you got any more, let me know. Okay, buddy?
All right. I'm going to hit you up on the coaching.
Okay. Great call. Respect. Let me see something here. You know what? Let me see if I can do this. All right. I'll put a 1 there. All right. Let me see. All right. So I think. All right. That's good. Okay. Thank you, caller. I appreciate you, brother. All right. Thank you. I think I can lock in. Okay. The real callers, I think I got a way now to lock them in to know if they are real. But wait a second. Again, I want to go back to hate. Let's go to hate real quick. I want y'all to hear hate. Hold on. Let's call hate. Hold on a second. Let's call up hate. I want y'all to hear what hate sounds like. Watch.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
Oh, man.
At the tone.
Oh, shit. Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. Hold on. I'm sorry. Wait. Let me hang up this call. This guy's not supposed to be here. Wait. Let me bring in this call. Area code 215. What's your name and what's your question, sir?
Hello?
What's your name, sir, and what's your question?
Okay, this is Jay. I got a question. On the website, which one is the one for the Dirty Talk, the one for the messages?
No, sir. What do you mean dirty talk for messages? If you want to do that, that's just go to the coaching and there's a message thing. If you want to do 6 messages, send an email and we'll instruct you. Okay.
All right, I bet.
All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you. All right. So wait a second. Let's go back. Hold on a second. Hold on. I'm sorry. Let's call him again. I was gonna call him again. Anyway, let's see here. Let's see. I want to make sure I got all the questions here. Let me see. I'm just trying to make sure. Guys, got a question? Put a Q. I got y'all. And all right. So I think I can mark the calls now. I think I got a way now. So when individuals call, we can mark the call and know who the person is. Yes. Okay. So guys that call in, I'll know it's you. We can mark the call now. We'll know the real calls from the fake calls and stuff like that. So anyway, as I say for you guys out there, if you got, let's look at the board real quick so y'all guys can have an understanding, because I don't think a lot of you guys understand what I'm saying right here. For many of you guys out there, you haven't interpreted. You're not looking at yourself and interpreting the world through your eyes and how you see the world. The problem is that you're looking at your reality through a woman, and that's where, again, y'all worry too much about what women think and what women are doing versus take the time to learn who you are as a man. Okay, and as a man, gentlemen, it is okay for you guys to be determined. And it is one thing that most guys are not determined to do, okay? So Sir, please, sir, DC, stop, sir. Please, I don't want to kick you out. Please, sir. Call your father, your mother, and talk to them about that. That has nothing to do with the game, sir. Please, God damn it, you're a grown-ass man asking this question, then you might need some therapy. Because if you don't know your life purpose as a grown fucking man, you need help. All right, let me continue. But anyway, gentlemen, as I say for all you guys out there, the passion and the loyalty should be to oneself and nothing else. And it is one thing that most of you guys are not doing. You're not being loyal to the thing that you need to be loyal to. And for many of you guys out here, most of you guys don't understand that being vague and beating around the bush and the way you communicate is always going to show a woman what you are, okay? All right? There are things that women are going to look at you. Gentlemen, listen to me. And a lot of you guys don't know this. Let me grab this call real quick. 254, what's your name and what's your question? 25, hello, sir. What is your name and what is your question? I think you're another country. I don't know what country this is. 25 going once.
Okay.
Sir, what is your name? What is your name,
I'm
sir?
Christian.
Okay.
I'm Christian.
Okay, can you speak up a little bit? We can't hear you. Can you speak up, sir?
You can hear. Okay.
Speak
Hello?
up. Yes.
Can
What
you
is
hear me now?
Yes. What is your question, buddy?
Yeah, so I was watching a past live show of yours, and it was a sex show. And in that show, you told us to go watch 9.5 Weeks, and I did that. And it just blew my mind because it showed me a different side of sex, especially where the guy was giving the girl instructions to do, and she just found herself falling for the guy despite having an ex who she was clinging over.
Yes. Well, okay.
And
yes.
this-
Absolutely.
These interactions with women, I've never seen them before in real life. Like that was the first time.
Well, yeah, but young man, you never seen them before because you don't think you deserve those things. See, right now, okay, the reason why you don't feel that you deserve those because you don't believe in unfortunately, you don't believe in yourself. Does that make any sense? I'm not saying it's a bad thing. What I'm saying is that if you look at Mickey's character, and now we always tell you about the game, is that I know if she fucks around with me, that 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna show her things about herself through educating her sexually and showing her things that she doesn't even know that she's going to be drawn into me. Remember, do you remember, did Mickey Rourke never manipulated her, did he?
No.
No.
didn't.
Everything
In
she
fact-
wanted to do was
in fact-
free. She wanted to do it. Right.
He was doing the opposite of what she expected. So
Right,
when
because she
thought that
never
they
thought,
were going to have
remember,
sex-
she never thought she would do some of the things she would do because no one ever unlocked that. Right, that's what here's the good news, young man. Most women are like that today because average guys keep them locked in this box. But we're talking about a woman that is so used to putting her Christopher Columbus hat or Christina Columbus hat and exploring herself. All Mickey did was allow her to what? Explore her sexuality. And through him, she felt closer to him because did he judge her?
No.
Did he talk about her leg counts and she ain't shit and she's fucking everybody and all this other shit? Or did he say, I know something you don't know. And if you fuck with me, I'm going to lock something in you don't even know you have.
Especially a key moment for me that I remember that scene to this day is the Ice Cube scene.
Oh,
when
yes.
They get into the room.
Yeah, hey,
and
caller.
then he just shows the girl,
Caller,
take
where
the
do you,
clothes
hey,
off,
caller, real
and
quick,
then
caller.
Yeah.
Where do you think I came up with the idea of the diamond ice cubes?
I didn't know.
Yeah, but then now you know. Now you know. See, okay, listen. Well, okay, here's the thing. When I saw that movie so long ago, I scribed what you're about to talk about, right? I scribed that moment, right? And I said to myself, yeah, you know what? Doing the Ice Cube thing could be cool, right? But I waited until something popped up that I saw that said, okay, well, what happens when I just don't do it an ice cube? What happens if I create diamond ice cubes and do that ice cube thing? You see what I'm saying? Takes it to another notch because it's not an ice cube anymore. Right. You see what I'm saying? That's how game works. You look at it and say, okay, I can do that, but guess what? You know what? I can make it better. So that means whatever a woman is feeling, thinking, or doing to her body, guess what I can do? I can always make it better. I can always advance it. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you see now, I think what's even scary to me, not scary in a bad way, but I'm just thinking that's just a drop in the large ocean.
Oh my God! Yes. Yeah. Remember remember the movie Dark. If you get a chance, make sure you watch it because I'm a geek. You know, I love those those going back in time. It's called Dark. It's on Netflix. It's called Dark.
Dark.
Yeah, and also the Academy, the Umbrella Academy. I just binged that
Yeah,
shit.
I've watched the Umbrella Academy.
Yeah, and I'll talk to you about the Umbrella Academy because they had some game in there. Because did you watch the Umbrella Academy? Did you watch the new season?
No, that's what I want to watch today.
Okay,
actually.
you make sure you watch it because at the tail end of the last thing, they figured out what the problem is, and that's the problem where
don't
game
spoil it
comes
now,
in at.
Steve, don't spoil it.
I won't spoil it. I'm just saying, and look, dog, when you watch episode 6 and get done with episode 6, at the tail end, the young one, the youngest one, you know, the one that's really smart, the one that can disappear shit.
Yeah.
He's going to find out the final answer to everything that you've been watching all the seasons. And that's the same thing that those that have game is trying to teach you guys to see. But I won't give it away. But once you see that, you call me back and I will explain that. I will explain why. Now, matter of fact, they did it. Marvel did it because Marvel created what is called the metaverse. So what is the metaverse? It's different realities, right? Well, alternate universe, right. But if you watch the Umbrella Academy, he's going to give himself an answer to something that ties into the game, that ties into everything. But you got to watch it. I just watched that, okay? But what you're saying about the ocean thing in Dark, they're saying is this: you only know a drop, but what you don't know is the ocean. So that's what they were saying in Dark. So make sure if you get a chance. But first, I'm sorry.
It's crazy because
yes,
my comprehending is so small that it looks like it's just scripted. It looks like actual it's scripted. Like in my head, I'm like, that can't happen. There's no way that will happen in real life.
But hey, caller, we show guys all the time the differences between us and other manosphere and red pill people, right? Because we talk different. We show you proof we show you receipts of women. We have video receipts. We show you all that. And guess what? Like you say, small thinking, guess what they say? You're full of shit. Show me your proof. Where are your women and all this? You see what I'm saying? That's why you can't talk to them because they're small. Their mind cannot comprehend. You're telling me women?
Me, I'm not satisfied. I'm not satisfied with where I am. If I know there's an edge beyond, I want to see what's beyond that edge.
Yes.
I want to be the guy who's always pushing past his limits.
Well, but remember, young man, these guys don't want to go beyond the edge. They want to stay away from the edge because they think they're going to fall over because they think, you know, what people used to think.
That's what the real goal is.
Yeah, but that's what the goal, right. But see, but they don't want to do that. See, I'm the one telling them to go past the edge. The red pill and the manosphere is saying, run away from the edge. You'll fall over. There's no way these women today are going to play with themselves. There's no way these women today are going to fuck and get pussy. They don't do that to guys like me, so they won't do it to guys like you.
Since there's a large variety of guys in the red pill and the manosphere, the percentage of women who get to express themselves to that extent are so small that people like me who want to learn, when we actually see it in action, we can't even go back in our memories and try to connect it. We can't connect it.
That's exactly, young man. So listen, I want you to binge that Umbrella thing. It was great. You know, the only reason I'm pissed about that, why the fuck are we getting like 6 shows and 8 shows? Motherfucker, give me my 10. Give me 12. Yeah, man, that shit pisses me the fuck off, man. Look, man, if there's a show I want to watch, don't be giving me 8 episodes, motherfucker. Give me 10. Give me 12. Shit, some of those
in half a day.
You know, okay, there's one. Write this down called Venzino. I gotta continue the show, but write this down. It's called Venzino. It's called Venzino. Okay,
Venzino.
Right, Venzino. Now there's a Korean. It is a Korean show with subtitles. They gave me 23 episodes, motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? I mean, they spoiled me. They spoiled me with that game. Spoiled me with that shit. But I gotta watch fucking 6 episodes of the fucking Umbrella Academy. Man, bitch, please. So, but anyway.
No, but you see, it's like the reverse now. You see now you with game, how you give women crumbs. It's like now they're doing the reverse on you because they know you're eager to see the script.
Oh,
Even
you're
with
right.
small kids.
Right.
Yeah.
But the script I'm leading them towards is them wondering, why ain't he trying to fuck me? Why isn't he trying to fuck me like all these other guys? But wait a second, let me do the calculations. Because I maybe met a guy like that that took the power away from my pussy. And I remember he was an asshole, he was a jerk, and he was a ladies' man. Because only motherfuckers that get pussy don't give a fuck about pussy like that. It's just the ones who don't get it care. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Steve, one more thing.
Sure.
You know, as calling from where I'm from, the airtime, I have to buy the airtime physically, so it might cut short. I don't know if it's the same if you call me, but I was also saying I just freshly graduated high school and I'm like a week away from joining college.
Hey, young man, watch the college video. First off, I'm proud of you. Congratulations. And young man, here's the good news. You're doing what most older guys aren't doing. You're starting new, and this is your chance to fuck them all. Oh my God. You just got to keep your eyes on the prize, young man. Keep calling, keep going out there, and you're gonna be successful. I gave you the layout. Just go back to the college thing. I think it was around August 1st. Check that out, watch that, and let that be the basis of how you go out there, meet women, and all that other stuff. And throughout your journey, we'll be here for you. Freshman, sophomore year. Now, I don't listen. Think of it like this. It's gonna feel like, you remember elementary school or junior high school, the first day of school, everything was nervous, everybody was awkward. Yeah. So understand, it's gonna feel the same way because now you're getting into big boy leagues now. Now you're in the leagues with not only women your age who are legal now, 18, 19, 20, but now you got the 24s, the 25s, the 27s, the 30s, the 40s, 50. So now you're in the big leagues. So they're all the elk and zebra and deer, they're all on the same for you now. So now you can eat plentiful. You can, different animals, different countries, different religions, different mind processes, but they're all legal and they're all for you when you start to soak in this game. Okay, buddy?
Yeah.
All right.
And
So
one more thing.
Yes,
Steve.
sir.
I'm just tired of hearing all the interactions I see, even with guys I went to with high school. Speaking is it's too normalized in our society nowadays. Like people think that's the way game goes. Like you have to do a certain thing to get this woman to like you. Like you have to take on.
Nah, you don't. Fuck no. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, fuck no.
Think
Yes.
about you, and I know it doesn't have to.
Doesn't have to. No, fuck that. I don't.
Every time.
Remember at the end. Listen. Hey, go in this motherfucker. Look, I don't want you to like me. I don't want you to be attracted to me. And I don't want you to fall in love with me. Because that shit gonna happen anyway. That's expected. So I don't need to ask for that shit. But I don't want those crumbs. Fuck that. I want an addiction. I want you to be addicted to me. You see what I'm saying? I want to be that. I want to be on that level. Okay, buddy? So go ahead and watch the Academy. Make sure you call in and we'll have a conversation about it. Okay, my friend?
Okay.
All right, thank you very much. You have a good day. All right, wonderful call. All right, that was awesome. That was a wonder. I like that. That was a great call from that young man. That was awesome. Great call, young man. Awesome call. Awesome. Let's continue, guys. We're not going to be on for too much longer. Let me see if there's questions. I want to catch up, make sure I'm not missing any questions. Guys, you got a question, please put a Q. This guy says, in order to have the things you want, you need to be the person you want. No, you can't be, dog. Okay, listen to me. Young man, listen to me. Here's the problem that you're saying. I understand what you're saying. It's the truth, but it's your lie. Look at your language. Your language said cold approaching, and that's the problem. Let me grab this call here. Area code 561, sir. What's your name? What's your question, sir?
It's Azaria again, 21 from Florida. I have the question about...
No, go ahead. I'm listening to you, sir. Go ahead.
The question about the college thing, I wasn't hearing properly. Is it under membership or?
No. It's free. Just go to the it's under the videos under the live. You know, it's under the live. You'll see a college, a bunch of girls in cartoons walking with their books in college. You'll see it there. It's in August, around August 1st. That's our annual. August 1st. That's our annual thing. So
yeah, you want me to, where do I go? Like, on your website?
Sir, go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. YouTube.
All right.
Okay.
I'm on YouTube, and then look for August 1st.
August 1st, yeah, live show August 1st. And you'll see it right there, okay? Because that's our annual thing that we only do August 1st. We always usher in you new guys with the new women August 1st, okay, buddy?
All right, then. Thank you.
All right, thank you, sir. Appreciate you. We'll throw you back in. Here we go. All right, thank you, sir. All right, guys, let us continue, guys. The lines are open. 408, sir, what is your name? And what is your question, sir? 408 going once. 408.
Hey, Steve, this is Logan.
Okay, Mr. Logan, what is your question? How can I help you?
So yesterday you said something to another caller and I kind of had an aha moment. So you told him, why are you rewarding the woman that disrespected him with dick?
Yes.
And it kind of reflected back to what you always kind of say is that dick is a gift.
Well, no,
And
also,
also-
Boss Mac says that's Boss. But no, I agree with it. But that's Boss Mac. I can't take credit for that. Boss Mac says dick is a gift. But I'm listening to you, sir.
Right. So not only that, but you also ask dudes. So it's like, if all you want to do is fuck, you've already lost.
Yes, that's
And
because
those
you
two,
lost. Yes.
right. And those two, I feel like kind of connected in the aha moment for me, because if you want to fuck, you're saying that based off appearances alone, she's already worthy of your dick, which kind of puts the pussy above like the dick in terms of pedestalizing it.
Yes, that you nailed it, young man. You nailed it exactly. And I think so many young men, because they've never been taught by their fathers to value their name and who they are, they will always put women above them, if that makes sense. They will always put pussy above themselves because they feel that it's special. Like, are we fucking serious? It's not.
Right.
It's not special. They're not special. And that's not knocking women. It's just they have to earn special, man. You got to earn it. Did you hear the I'll find it. Did you hear the Kevin Gates clip I posted? This is I mean, it's out there, but people don't even know. Did you hear the Kevin Gates clip that I
haven't.
Hold on, let me pull it up for you. Hold on a second.
All right.
Hold on a second. Fuck. Hold on. Shit, hold on a second. Come on, damn it. Hold on. Give me a second here. Hold on. Hold on a second. Let me double check. See if that's right. Oh, shit. All right. Let's shut my thing down. Do a second. Hold on. All right. Blah, 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 blah. All right, here we go. I'll find it. Let me pull it up. All right, let me find that joint. Hold on. Oh, you got to hear this shit, dog. It's beautiful. Hold on. All right, here you go. I'm going to turn it up for you. Check this out. Motherfucker spitting that yak. He was spitting that fire and shit. All right, here we go. Let me see here.
Right. You can love yourself that much.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Wait. Back it up.
Think you could have had that
Let me back it
conversation
up.
with Mike?
Hold on.
I said, no, ma'am. I'm just in.
Hold on.
I never came in as a perfect person.
Hold on.
You know, I'm the only rapper that ever I went on.
Okay,
Mike
wait.
Tyson
This is
and
not.
talked about.
I got it. Hold on. Let me just hold on. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, hold on a second.
Why did you feel like you couldn't have had that conversation 5 years ago, right? That needed to hear that.
Okay.
And then they got these other these bitch ass niggas
Hold on.
talking about what the fuck I said.
Hold on.
But you ain't gonna see me and tell me none of that shit in public.
That's real, man. I'll fuck you up.
Just in a happy place. I'll still fuck you off.
All right, hold on.
Don't feel like you can't get it.
All right,
But it's so many
Here you go,
men that
listen.
have been through that kind of shit, and they all day, every day. And I made a space and a safe place for men to be able to start healing now. Yeah. Masculinity don't have to be toxic. It can be sacred. You know, you can love yourself so much that you can look at a woman and she don't deserve my dick. Right.
See that right there? You see what I'm saying, dog? Right. So what we're saying to a lot of young men out there is that, and they never really have ever heard that because no one's ever showed them the value of a man. They think the value comes at what women think and what women do, if that makes any sense.
It does make sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like the kind of aha moment that I had was just like women hold themselves and their sexuality and their pussy up to a standard. So it's like when they come across a man that's like, hey, I don't know nothing about you, let's fuck. She's kind of looking at him and like, damn, your dick really isn't worth shit, is it?
Yes.
So it kind of just had that realization. But I also had a kind of a question.
Yeah, what's your question? Yeah, well, because we're about to wrap it up. What's your question, buddy? What's up?
Yeah. So my question was, does that value that you're placing on your dick, right? Because if you don't have any game, then your dick has no value anyway, like regardless of, like whatever. But does the value that you place on your dick, does that come from creating the standard or having the sexual ability first? Or is it like both?
What do you mean? I don't understand what you mean. What do you mean by that?
So like, obviously, like take you, for example, versus somebody with like absolutely no game at all, nothing.
All right, what about them?
So that person, no matter if they say like, oh, my dick has value, if they don't know how to fuck, it really doesn't mean anything, right?
Well, but it's the question of why do you think your dick has value? Most people don't. Most
Exactly,
people
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, most people can't answer the why. They just say shit to say it. That's what I'm saying. Men don't say things just to say them. We don't have to. You don't have to walk up to a woman and say my dick has value. She's
Right.
gonna recognize the value of your dick by the way you talk to her.
Right. Oh, okay.
Right,
Okay.
but you ain't talking to fuck though. I mean, that's, you see what I'm saying? You're
So it's intrinsic, is what you're saying.
well, no, I'm just no, well, kind of sort of. I'm just saying that I'm talking to see if you qualify for me to even talk to you. And if I am talking to you, I'm seeing if you qualify to get on a level of being worth my attention and my time. And then the level to be respected by me to get more of my time. And then if you're lucky enough, and before that, you'll get the orgasms and shit. But before that, I mean, you haven't shown me you can get this dick.
And then maybe some dick, right?
Maybe there'll be some dick. I mean, there'll be orgasm, but maybe there'll be some dick. But I ain't just gonna give that shit to you just because. I ain't doing that shit. Motherfuckers don't move that way.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense, Steve. I appreciate you.
All right, I thank you for the call, sir. All right, appreciate you. Throw you back in. Thanks for calling anytime,
All right.
buddy. All right, guys, we're about to wrap this up. We'll do a few more calls. Guys, get your questions. About to wrap this show up. Area code 208, sir. What is your name and what is your question, sir? 208 going once, 208 going twice, 208. All right, let you go. So anyway, guys, if you have a question, please, gentlemen, go ahead and put a Q in there. We got you covered. Let's see here. Making sure. Yeah, gentlemen, y'all got a question. We got y'all. But anyway, gentlemen, as I said, for you guys out there, the man mindset at gmail.com, the man mindset at gmail.com. Guys, we have the Pineapple Show, gentlemen. The Pineapple Show is going to be later on tonight. So we just want to do something small and definitely something quick for you guys out there. We got the birthday discounts month. So just go to the man mindset and click on that for all the discounts on the birthday products and stuff like that you guys can have. But let me let them say this again.
You know why they made sidewalks? Why? Because the motherfucking streets ain't for everybody.
Because the motherfucking streets ain't for everybody. I love that shit. I love that shit. So myself, Zach, Fifth, we're going to do it. Last round. If y'all got a question, go ahead and ask, or that if not, we'll wrap this up. But gentlemen, I appreciate all the calls. Please appreciate yourself. We just wanted to holler at y'all real quick. And we're about to wrap this joint up. Okay. So we will definitely get at y'all later. See y'all 8 o'clock East. Last time 208. If you don't answer, we're going to block your number. Last time 208. What is your name and what's your question?
My name is Hedrick.
All right, Hedrick, this isn't for you, buddy. Good luck in your endeavors. This ain't for you. All right, anyway, so as I said before, gentlemen, let's go ahead and block that number and let's move it forward, dog. That's what we do. We just block it forward, move it forward, dog. Game ain't for everybody, but the game can be for you. Anyway, guys, we out this bitch. We'll see you.